mule accounts?
What are mule accounts? Mule accounts are those accounts which are used for converting illegal money into legal money and for bringing, say, money from abroad, not through proper channel to be converted into regular channel, and which may be used for illegal purposes, including terrorism. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Now, please read. Who was reading it?
Yes, sir.
Please read, Shubham. Read repo rate.
Repo rate 5.50%. SDF 5.25%. MSF bank rate 5.75%. CRR 4%. SLR 18%. Forex $1 $85.7528. 1 Great Britain pound 117.5076. 1 euro 100.1353. 100 Japanese yen 59.3300. Sensex is up to 83,755.87. Nifty 2,25,549. Bank Nifty 57,206.70.
But now the market is going up. 1,000 points, it has gone up. That means more money is coming into our country. More
Sir, what
money
is
is.
SDF?
SDF means standing deposit facility. This deposit facility is offered to scheduled commercial banks for keeping their surplus funds with the Reserve Bank of India, so that they will offer interest rate of 5.25. It is similar to our reverse repo rate, which is 3.35. People were not investing money in reverse repo to encourage them to put it into RBI to reduce money supply. Not now. Earlier, they brought this SDF. To my knowledge, I think it was brought somewhere around 1 minute. After my coming here, there is 22 or so. 22 April or 21 April. 22 April, this one was brought here. Or 23rd April, it may be. Very good. So now we will go again to our questions again. So I just showed you how a reading of this will be useful for you. Do you follow, candidates? How reading of this will be useful. And some days I give you this one also. That is what is collected. I am giving you current affairs snippets. For every month, only one link. You can go through that. Here, the latest news that I have given today is about Puri Rath Yatra. Then Subhanshu Shukla. Who is Subhanshu Shukla? Who is Subhanshu Shukla? If you go for an interview today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, there will be a question about
He was
Subhanshu.
part of
Axiom 4 mission.
Axiom.
Axiom
yeah.
4 mission.
Second Indian astronaut to go to space.
Go. Very good. If you know that, that is fine. Something to do with astronomy and this thing. What is that? International Space Station. Yeah, very good. Then former chairman of ISRO, S. Somanath, has taken the role of honorary chief technical advisor at Skyroot Aerospace, country's leading private rocket developer. Union Minister for Tourism and Culture. What is his name? Can anyone tell me? Union Minister for Tourism and Culture. Gajendra Singh Shekhawat. And who is the Deputy Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh? Pawan Kalyan. They laid foundation stone for the prestigious Akanta Godavari tourism project near Pushkar Ghat. India is a very big country and so many states. We have to read so many things. Then Union Minister Jyotiraditya Scindia, along with Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Mohan Yadav, flagged off Gwalior Bengaluru Express train. Like that, we have to go through this. Now, what we can go again for this one, just a minute. So all these things are relevant one. So repo rate also we have done. This question is also slightly difficult to explain. Can anyone help me know what is capital adequacy ratio?
The ratio between the capital and the risk weighted assets.
Super. Excellent. That is the correct answer. Risk weighted assets. But understanding risk weighted assets is again a tough one. For example, they say in the case of standard assets, that is, where the installments are being received properly, interest is being received properly, even in respect of those accounts, they say there is a risk element. For agriculture loans, 0.25%. For real estate loan, 1%. Like that, you should provide. Similarly, when it becomes NPA, we have to provide for them. If it is a substandard account coming for the first year, then if it is a secured advance, we have to provide 15%.
10%.
If it is an unsecured advance, we have to provide 25%. Like that it goes. So please, so that calculation is made and that is compared with the capital we have. In the case of private sector banks, as per Basel III norms, they have to have 9% of capital risk weighted assets. In the case of public sector banks, they have to have 12% of the
12%.
risk weighted assets. Is that understood now, please? It's a very important question from the angle of our credit officers. So I think I will stop this paper with this, with a note that not all that is given here is important, and also a caution. Some of these things may be useful for our any interview, because these HR questions like what are your strengths, what are your weaknesses, what are your achievements, why should we select you, these are all common irrespective of which interview are you attending. Similarly, there are some questions, say, as what are your achievements for those who are going for seniors also, they will ask what are the achievements you have made in your present organization, like that. In your case, what are the achievements you have made in your post graduation, like that they can ask. If you are you going through the news, can you tell me in which bank an executive director has been demoted to his previous post of general manager? He was a general manager of a public sector bank. He was posted as an executive director of a public sector bank. Recently, they have demoted him. It is for Union Bank of India. I'm not getting his name. That person has been demoted and sent back to Punjab and Sindh Bank as a general manager. That's what it. Just information. They may not ask you, but still, yeah. But can anyone answer me? Very simple question. I will choose somebody who has to answer. Please raise your hand, those who would like to. Of course, Atul will answer. I know Atul has already taken his first mock and he is answering very well. I will exempt Atul. Others, please raise your hand. I'm going to ask a question. Very simple question, but interesting question. Who has not opened the mouth so far? Varsha talked Shakti. Yeah, Shakti, correct. I also had you in mind. Good Shakti. Shakti, what is your degree?
So, Bachelor of Engineering in Electrical and Electronics.
Good. Had your dinner? This is not the question. I am asking you. Did you take your dinner today?
No, sir. No, sir.
No, but sometimes in interviews, they do ask questions like this, Baba. This fellow went after a lunch and he was asked, did you take your lunch? How did you come here? Maybe he is from a distant place. Doesn't matter. My interesting question is the next question. How banks generate income?
So, a bank generally take deposits from the public, and through that, it generates income in its organization, and then through that generated income, he further lends the money to some other borrower, and also through other channels like investing in mutual funds and share market, they generate their income.
The answer is not complete. It will get you 3 out of 10 marks for that question.
Shall I add, sir, something?
Yeah, please tell.
Yeah. So banks also invest into the government securities also, sir. So they're also generating the income.
Hmm.
And again, investing into the mutual funds.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Correct.
So these are
The answer is still not complete. First, for a question like this, we need not start from deposit. You simply tell banks earn income. Main income is interest on loans. Do you understand? From where that money comes, how that money comes, that's all somebody else's question. Now, how it is generating income? Income first major source is interest on loans, comma, para banking commission, that is bank assurance commission, mutual fund canvassing commission. Then the other 3 points told by you: interest on government securities, then investment in shares and the dividends, and one more point. Am I omitting
But
anything?
that loan amount was came through deposit only. Now, like when I started the answer, I started that the bank gets the money through deposit, and then he further lends that money and then get an interest.
This is the unnecessary statement.
Okay.
Do you understand? You see, the 100% what you said is not wrong, but in interview situations where they are going to meet you for 10 minutes only, every word that you are using must be useful for improving your score. One,
Okay, sir.
it should exhibit your confidence. It should exhibit your ability to communicate properly. It must communicate the answer exactly to the point. जो कुछ, for example, I ask you, who is Sita? The best answer is answer is Rama's wife.
Yes,
Is
sir.
it correct or not? Instead,
Yes, sir.
you start telling there was a kingdom known as Ayodhya kingdom. Dashratha was the ruler. He had 4 wives. He had 4 children. Like that, you start telling there was one Janaka. He had a daughter by name Sita who got married to Rama. You are not wrong.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me. You are not wrong. You are 100% correct. But where is the time for us to listen up to that level?
I
समझ
got it,
गया?
sir.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. That's it. In fact, the famous example I used to tell, I must have told in others. Hanuman returned from Sri Lanka. The first time when he met him, Rama, he did not say, Rama, Rama, I started flying yesterday, then I had tea, coffee, go, masala dosa, and all that. Then I went to Sri Lanka, met Sita. No. The first statement he made was, met Sita, contain Sitaye. It's a thing written in Tamil literature. Contain Sitaye. First met Sita. Now Rama's worries will be solved. समझ गया? Now,
Got it.
similarly,
Speak less, but to the point.
interviewers are also keen to know how deep are you learning about things. How all of you are very brilliant or very intelligent. How sharp are you towards banking? समझ गया?
Yeah, got it.
Good. How banks are important in public people life? Um, it's a very silly question, but like a group discussion, how it is important in public life. Now, I think somebody not connected with the bank, Priyanka, tell me
Yes, sir.
how banks are important in public people life.
Sir, banks are very important for general public, as people can put their money in banks to for safety, like for safe purpose, and also they get in return also in interest over it. So and
That's all.
no, sir, banks are also important for like for the safe of jewelry and golds
Hmm.
also. They give gold, and they also provide good interest on that also.
Priyanka, what is your degree?
Sir, I'm MBA Finance.
बाप रे बाप, इतना पढ़ने का बाद में आपका answer is not matching with your MBA finance. Are you aware of that?
Yes, sir.
If this answer had been given to me by a BSc student, I would have given 10 out of 10. But since it has been given by you, I will give you 5 only. You are not coming nearer to the point. Yeah, now Shakti Pratap, can you tell me?
Yes, a bank basic, no, sorry, a public can either borrow or lend money from a bank. If he borrows the money in a need, then he can use for his purpose, his life, and he can invest that money in to improve his lifestyle. And when he lends the money, he can earn the interest on the same to save the money for his future use.
Correct. Any other points somebody would like to add?
So
Yeah,
can I
sir.
talk?
Yeah,
Shall
yeah,
I?
tell me one by
Yeah,
one.
banks also offer the government schemes, like, so through which also the public get benefited.
Correct. Like
Hello.
Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana,
Direct
Suraksha Bima
benefits
Yojana.
can be
Right, sir.
happens to
Pradhan,
So it
Yeah,
can
yeah,
also help those segment of the country which are deprived of the facilities and help in the inclusive growth of the nation.
oh, financial inclusion. Very good. Correct.
And
Banks banks mobilize funds from where there is surplus, who wants to deposit the surplus, and it also makes available the money for the people who needs it.
Mm. But you should continue something more on that. For example, uh, by banks giving loan, what happens? Investment in various activities improve. When investment happens in various fields, production improves, employment increases, GDP increases, the country's economy grows. Do you understand?
yes,
Bank
That
also
also, yeah,
bank also helps using the RBI guideline to improve the country's economic growth by managing the flow of money in the market.
yeah. That is, it manages the economy. That is, yeah, banks are the tools to control the economy. That's very good. It's a good point. Correct. So, Like that, some questions can come to us. We must be able to answer them. Now, let me go for our. I think this much under this page. I request you to go through. I am not asking you to go through all the 400 pages. Please go through 1 to 50 pages. And wherever some other bank name comes, omit that, because in the same paper I have given details of State Bank, South Indian Bank, UCO Bank, etc. Leave all those things. Then go to your after that questions only. From the questions you go up to 50 pages. First 2-3 pages I would have given general information about RBI and other things, and what are the sure short questions. So please go through all the questions. So identify which questions there is a possibility for being asked in our credit officer interview also, so that you prepare the answer for them. If you want to know whether you are prepared rightly, you can come and tell me, sir, for this question, this is the answer. Like that, you can practice talking about it. See, it is not that all of you do not know the answer. You all know the answer. You can write about it. But when it comes to communicating, some of us have some problem. That problem is to be overcome. Could you follow me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, yeah. Now I have to go to credit officer. Just a minute. Credit officer. Lot of things are there to read, but which one to read, which one not to read, that's a big issue.
So one question apart from these kind of questions. So, like in the first personal question, if the interviewer asks just basic as always, like tell me about yourself, then in that question we just need to mention our degree and our educational background, or should we add something related to our hobby or any other
See,
leisure time
actually,
activity?
normally I tell people to tell their name, the native place to which they belong. And if they are interested, they can tell about the important industries, important people in that industry, in that area. Then important crops grown in that area. Then come to the final degree you have done and the marks scored by you if it is more than 70%. Then tell immediately about the achievements made by you in post graduation, graduation, if necessary, plus two also. Once you tell that, if they still allow you time, they may not allow. If they allow you time, you can tell about your strengths. Like, I am a quick learner, I am a hardworking person, I enjoy shouldering higher responsibilities, I am good in planning, good in time management, and I am a good team player. I possess leadership styles. I am good in problem solving. Like that, you should explain. Do you follow? Then
Yes, sir.
there won't be time. Then they will ask you about your family, about your say hobbies, etc. That will come later on. Whenever
But
you
if
tell whenever you tell about some hobbies, be ready for questions to follow that. And get, if you are telling about cricket, get to know what is the latest cricket news about India at least, and other countries also. Similarly, if you are going to tell about chess, about the important people related with chess, supposing some, see, not now, the year was 2019. A simple candidate from Uttar Pradesh, BSc, computer science, doesn't know much of English, State Bank of India probationary officer. She could impress the group by telling, sir, I am interested in giving social service. I help my nearby children. I go to the nearby old age homes, go to the blind homes. Like that, she started explaining. And you know how many marks she scored? 49 out of 50 in both
Oh,
GD and interview. 49 out of 50. Her name is Lucky. She is now in scale 2. She is now in scale 2 in State Bank of India. Near her place only. They have not disturbed her from that place. So uh, the girl got employment not because of my teaching. In those days, I was teaching free because only few people were there. I used to teach them free without any money and all. And um she she could get it, one, because she was good in her subject, banking. Also banking, her subject was computer science. She was good in it. She was good in banking, and she was good in convincing others, talking in a sweet way, in a way that others like. But not everybody can talk sweeter, but I'm just telling you. So you please try to tell some hobbies which has got some question can be asked. For example,
okay.
if you tell like reading books, be ready for a question. Which books do you read? Who is your favorite writer? Supposing you say English books, they will ask, who are the famous English authors in our country? Like that, they will ask. Okay.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
Sorry to interrupt, sir.
yeah.
Sir, I have played for regional basketball in my school and college time.
Hmm.
But
You
right
can,
now, I'm not that.
no, doesn't matter. You can tell I was playing when I was in the college, I played for a regional basketball. You can tell it is not necessary everybody must have played for the state. You could have played for your college. You could have played for your district. You tell that. Nothing wrong.
So,
But
but
the
sir, I'm saying that I'm not in touch with that sport right now. So, will there be cross questioning? That's why I'm
Yeah,
asking.
there will be some cross question like say, which state in Tamil Nadu, in India is famous for basketball? In your, what is the position of your state? Who are the important players from your state? And if from
Okay.
our country, who is the important player? Which country plays top on basketball in the world right now? Second country, something like that they can ask you. And if at all there is some cranky fellow, he will ask, what is the length of the basketball ground? What is the weight of the basketball or size of the basketball? This type
Okay.
of question. What are fouls in basketball? They can ask you like that.
So, but
Samokia.
in yes, sir. So I was asking a question that if we follow up the introduction, like in beginning we introduce ourselves, and then about our native place, and then about our graduation and graduation percentage, and then what I've done in graduation apart from the studies like extra co-curricular activity, and then I'll move to my work experience, and then
Hmm.
I can go for the hobby. But won't it
Yeah.
take too much time explaining all this? Like it will be around one or two pages.
You cannot take more than 1 minute.
Yeah, one minute max.
Then
Yes, sir. One to one.
if you are a working person, if you have already worked, then cut short your native place. Just tell native place name, then go ahead. Don't tell about
Okay.
agriculture, industry, and all that. See,
Yes, sir. Yes.
when you talk more, they get a confidence. You have good communication skill.
Okay, sir.
Uh, After all, in banking, nothing is required except your ability to understand what is what and to communicate to others in a sweet way. That's all. That is the essence of the matter. Now, candidates, this is the credit. Now we have come to credit officer. That day also we were here, we were learning something. But now I will give you some homework. This is the guidely interview, um, banking interview questions. So now I will not ask now. I will give you 1 week time. 1 week time, you just go through this. Some of these data might have changed because this is a PDF one, which cannot be altered. So please go through that. If there is need for correction, get the details corrected. Also, you can exchange information with each others in the group. Please form subgroup and read also. So that is the point I wanted to tell you. 1 minute. Where is it? Yeah, it has gone. Yeah. Please go through that. Later on, we will have questions, only quiz questions. I will not conduct classes, but put questions on that. You must be able to answer me. Okay? Very good. Now, we can read some of these things. For example, there is some books here. Book number 108, Risk. Book 144. This is very interesting, but so complicated. It's a recent book that has come. It has come about 2-3 days back only, but so big. Certified banking compliance professional, only points. Points itself that much. But everything is important, but where is the time for us to go through this? So here, if you can go through about advances, for example, please note down chapter number 33, chapter 34, 35, 36, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 45, 47, 72, 74, number 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 86, 87, 'I think that must be sufficient, not that all others are unimportant. But these pages are really important. You can also add this we have already discussed. 06 we have already discussed. Please go through 10, 11, 12, 15. That will do. That must be sufficient. So I have given you one assignment, that is Guidely book, Banking Service Manual. So I suggest you can take 1 week time. 1 week time is there. Yeah, today is Friday. Maybe by next Thursday or so, we can start putting questions from that. But this book, which I have told you, compliance book, what is the book number? Please note down. 144. 144. I request Atul to put down this book number and also the chapters I told you. Have you written it, please, Atul? Have you written it? Otherwise, you play this video again.
Yes,
and
sir.
then note it also. Okay. Please put it in our group.
Sure, sir.
And we will start reading this book from Monday. From Monday, we will start discussing about these books. Okay. Discussing means I
Okay.
will ask questions only and not this thing. So now we can, since we have some time, we can go through some of the questions. If they are of interest, we can read. Otherwise, we can skip them also. 1 minute.